before we went to the break, we'd let you know that it's time for Talk the Ting with Kim. It's our discussion segment. I want to say big up to Kimmie, Kim, big up to Boss Lady Bree, big up to Adenike, new kid on the block. Everybody fly out, gone on vacation. But I'm going to hold the faith. As I say, big up to DJ MV Stone, the traveling resident DJ. Man, still a travel. You know what I say? All right, people, so we're going to jump into our discussion segment right about now inside Talk the Ting with Kim. And today, as I told you, it's all about Men's Mental Health Month. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And for June, we're doing our Men's Mental Health Checklist. So our topic for this week is check yourself before you wreck yourself. And this is directed to the man them, to the thugs them, to the brother them, yeah, to the brethren them. Sometimes we might forget or might not acknowledge the men, you know. Everybody expect the man them for us and live. Yeah, sometimes people don't realize that men might have issues to deal with, you know. Once a lady pops up especially and say, listen to me. For example, a lady come and say, yo, she have a bill due. She no business if the man have another bill due, you know. She no business if the man, you know, have anything else for pay for, you know. She just want to know, say, fear bill I go get taken care of. If a lady say, oh, or, you know, say, this needs repairing. She don't want to hear say the man have anything I do, you know. She just want to know when this I got repair. That is it. Most of the time, a man's priorities or his interests or his concerns are put to the back burner. You know what I say? Big up to, this is what, Christian Sean, large up yourself. Welcome. ANC said, it's Gold Gem said, congrats. ANC celebrate. Yeah, man, Yona said that's true. So let's be honest. Life can get heavy, whether it's work stress, relationship struggles, family expectations, or just the daily hustle and bustle of life. Men often carry a lot on their shoulders, yeah? But here's the thing. Mental health matters just as much as physical health. So while it's clear and obvious when you say, boy, you know, man, I work out, him look like him fit, you might not be able to see his mental health state. You might not be able to see that as much as you're able to see his physical state to say, yeah, man, him look like him all right. All right, so Yonia Distributor says, women think that men has more endurance to deal with what they're dealing with. But really and truly, even though men might have more endurance in some areas, right? It's just the fact that while, for example, if you see a woman carrying 4 scandal bags, somebody be like, yo, help the lady. If you see a man carrying 4 scandal bags, but then I really I think for help the man, even though they can help. Them just thinks a man just make for carry the load, carry the burden. And that's what we want to fix, you know what I say? That's what we want to take a little, you know, notice of. We want to bring to the light that, yeah, you know, men need a little break from the hustle and bustle at times. And Yonia says men don't often talk as much as women, which is true. But we're going to look at ways we can fix that, all right? Now, if you're not feeling right mentally, it will show up in everything else, your body, your energy, your focus, even your relationship. Even though it might not be quickly observed, if you are paying attention, people will be able to see the signs. All right? So as much as them go and say, you know, okay, it's easy to witness the physical illness, mental illness still shows. You just have to be paying attention. If you're observant enough, you will see what we're talking about. So, here we go. Funtastic Fridays has put together a solid checklist of things men should regularly do to keep their mental health in check. Think of it as a tune-up for your brain and your soul. And this checklist, we're calling it Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself. All right? So we're going to be looking at about 15 key items that we want to focus on. And ladies, as I said, you have your part to play. Kids out there, you have your part to play in reminding the men out there, the men in your lives, to do these items on the checklist. You might not remember all, but they are somewhat intertwined. And if you start to practice them, you realize that yeah, it helps you to get through your day. We're going to be also making these posts available on our Instagram page and our social media page and our YouTube channel. You can watch this video from time to time to remind yourself of this checklist. All right? So number one, one of the biggest things that, as Yonia highlighted earlier, men don't usually talk as much. Well, number one on our list, or mental health checklist, is talk it out. The best way to check yourself before you wreck yourself is to talk it out. What are we talking about? And why does it matter? All right? Bottling things up doesn't make it doesn't make you tough. It doesn't make your life easier. It makes you explode later. So as much as sometimes I know, man, you might not be able to speak on the spot. You may not be able to speak to the moment right now. But you take a breather, a 5 minutes, a walk, come back. But be prepared to talk things out. Express yourself verbally. Say how you feel. A lot of times people bottle up things and they say, yeah man, yo man, talk me out, not no bother me, you know. But all you're doing is bottling it up. Later down the line, somebody probably just pinch you and you explode. Somebody just bunks by your shoulder, you explode because all this time you've been bottling it up. All right? And yeah, Yonia says absolutely. That's what happens. All right? So here's what you do. Here's how you get it into your routine. Make a habit of checking in with a close friend. Whether it be your partner, a close relative, a therapist, or a trusted coworker. You don't have to spill your guts every time. Now, when I'm talking about spill your guts, you don't have to go into every single detail. Yeah? But talking about what's on your mind helps to lighten the load. And that's point number one. Talk things out. Yeah. All right. So we see some comments coming in on our Instagram live. Persons you can join at Funtastic 93 FM. If you're listening via radio, want to communicate with us, you can drop your comments on our WhatsApp line at 876-792-3530. All right, just a quick look at our Instagram comments. I want to thank everybody for keeping it locked on Instagram right now. All right, so here we see Yonia says a shift needs to happen. Men need to speak up for themselves too. And I agree. It's Gold Gem says, yes, that's true. Yonia says men process things slower. Men think that mental health is a crime, or he might be labeled as crazy. All right, people, we're going to move away from that because nowadays we have been more informed. So when we talk about mental health illness, it doesn't mean that you're mad. It simply means that your mind is focused on different things that we can actually help with. Yeah? So we're not stressing about persons being mad or crazy. We're not using those words. We're not talking about that. We're focusing on mental health. How are you coping? How are you handling things mentally? All right. So as I said, our checklist, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Number one on the list is talk things out. All right. Let's go to number two. Yeah? Yeah. Number two on our list, let me see here. Yona says reframe or rechannel. Yeah. Number two on our list, move your body. Move your body. All right, now why does this matter? How does this help? Exercise releases endorphins. Yeah, endorphins. These are natural mood boosters. Yeah, chemical mood boosters that you have in your body naturally. And this helps to reduce stress. So move about. Whether you want to do a little aerobics exercise, a little dancing, yeah, this releases endorphins and it is a natural mood booster. If you find that you're sitting down probably feeling sad or not feeling happy, and probably a song come on and you start move to it and you start that, you'll find how well that changes your mood. And that's what we're talking about. Now, here's what I want you to do when it relates to move your body. Do this. You don't need to run marathons or get pumped up in the gym, right? A 30-minute walk Some gym time, yes, maybe. If you don't have access to a gym, you can do these workouts at home or in your yard or on your veranda. Some physical activity or exercise routine, a few push-ups maybe in your room, that will help to do the trick and move your body on a regular basis. So whether you want to do it probably 3 times a week, 4 times a week if you have the time, but get into a regular routine, regular exercise helps you not just physically, because you're gonna have physical benefits, you're gonna start looking a bit more healthier on the outside, but also it helps you on the inside as well as mentally. Yeah, so we're doing this for 2025. We're taking these checklist items into our routine as men for 2025. Yeah, so let's get active. All right, and that's point number 2. Let's jump over to checklist point number 3. This, as I said, it's been a big thing on most of our lists when we talk about mental health, when we talk about staying healthy, when we talk about a good work-life balance. This is very much important. Number 3 on our list is get real sleep. We not just say get sleep, because some people have this habit of thinking that, oh, I'm gonna sleep for 2 minutes and that's fine. I'm gonna take a 2-hour nap and that's fine. No, we're talking about real sleep. Now let's look at why this matters. All right, lack of sleep messes with your mood, your focus, your memory, and your emotional balance. You see, all of this falls apart if you're not getting regular sleep. So half of the time you're probably arguing with your partner, yeah, cause your friend them and all of these things, and it just vex, and a bad mind, and I hate them. You just need some sleep. You just need some sleep. All right. So sleep is very important, as Yoda says on our Instagram live. Very important. So here's my routine for you. Here's what you do. Daily, this is daily, people. Aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep. 7 to 9 hours. I know 9 might be a stretch. Sometimes, yeah, you might do a little 9-hour once in a while. But at least 7. At least 7 hours. I know it's recommended to get the 8, but at least 7. At least 7, and I mean good sleep. When I talk about sleep where you're up and down during the sleep, then I wake up 3-4 times. It's Gold Gem says, Roger that. Yeah. All right. So aim to get at least 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep. No doom scrolling right before bed. What do we call doom scrolling? You're going through Instagram, you're going through Facebook, all the apps, you have the phone with the bright light right in your eyes, and you're going to talk about you're going to bed soon. No, that makes it harder for you to fall asleep. So first thing first, you want to put down your phone, your devices, your tablets. If you're watching TV, you want to shut off that TV at least 30 minutes before your desired sleep time. So if you plan to go to your bed 9 o'clock, 8:30, all devices off. People, if you get into this routine, you'll see how much it helps you and how much better you feel and how much better you sleep. I've tried it before. Might have fallen off a few times, but when I do it, oh my gosh, you get a proper sleep, your item feel rested, and your body feel like you sleep more than you ever slept. So let's give a checkpoint on our checklist. Number 1, talk things out, man. Reason it out with somebody. Talk to a friend, talk to a counselor, a guidance counselor, a therapist if you do have that, or a family or a friend. 2, move your body, get active. Regular exercise, get an exercise routine going. Number 3, get real sleep. It's rejuvenating, as Yodia says. All right, 7 to 9 hours of sleep daily. All right, at least 7, please. Yeah, this 3-hour, 4-hour nap business. I know you're trying to be a millionaire, but try and get 7 to 9 hours of sleep in. Because if you are a millionaire and you drop down dead without the time for spending millions, yeah, it might not work out. So your health is still important. All right. Yeah. Number 4 on our list, people. We're talking about check yourself, don't wreck yourself. It's the men's mental health checklist from Funtastic Fridays. Number 4, eat proper food. Eat good food. Food, yes, your diet is important. Food is important. Healthy food helps you to make sure you stay healthy. All right, you're asking me why are we doing this? Here's the thing, and I'm guilty of this as well, but here's what happened. Junk food, it might feel good in the moment, but it can tank your energy and mood. So why you feel so groggy, so pop down after eating the nice big Whopper and the 7-piece and the Zinger and all of these things? Yes, it might feel good in the moment, but afterwards, yes, you are groggy or yeah. Junk food brings down your energy. Yeah. So, here's my tip for you. Try to eat balanced meals. So we're talking about proteins, veggies, healthy carbs, and also it's important to hydrate as well. Lots of water. People have been drinking more and more water from last year. From Funtastic Friday started, some of the topics we have discussed that we need to be drinking more water, and I've been doing so, and trust me, probably one of the reasons why I'm still alive right now. Water. Because if you follow them and drink the bag of soda, juice, the sweet juice them, the carbonated drinks them, all of these things, pop you down. And you will actually see it affecting your health, your body weight getting thrown out of whack. Water has been able to help me manage and keep a sensible weight. Yeah. The food might throw me off a bit, but because I cut down on the sugar from the drinking of juice and all these things, yeah, I'm able to kind of keep within a little range. So the next step is to get cracking on the exercise, and I'm back in business. All right, so eat decent food, people. Eat some good food, and guess what? You'll be surprised how much better you feel, how much better your mind feels, and also your body is gonna feel like it's fueled up when you get proper food. Come on, you ever eat like one healthy breakfast yet and you take on the day? Oh my gosh, man, it's totally different from when you don't eat no breakfast or you eat some little blaga for your breakfast. Yeah, so people, do the right thing. And we're talking to the men specifically, but women, you can learn a few things from this checklist as well. You can copy it, I don't mind. It's not just for men alone, but it's Men's Mental Health Month, so most of these things are geared towards the men. But women, I'm sure you'll find 1 and 2 things that can apply. All right, before we jump to number 5 on our list, let me go ahead and take a quick look at our Instagram Live comments. All right, so big up to those of you checking in on Instagram Live. Drop a comment so I can see your name. If you came on earlier, your name might have gone up, so just drop a comment so I can see you. All right, so let's look at what we're looking at here. Yonia says, men can also practice healthy connection where it feels safe to use as a medium to offload things off the mind. Sleep is very important. Social life as well. Don't drink alcohol or smoke. Yonia, you're running into the list. I'm going to talk to you after class. But anyway, yeah, we'll have some of these tips coming up as well. It's Gold Gem says, yes, proper diet. Yonia says self-care is also important, just like the ladies who get massages, etc. Read a book. It's rejuvenating. It will catch up with you if you don't get rest properly, and that is true. You see, you might be going through the week talking about, yeah man, me bleach last night and this and that. Listen me, sleep is a thing that will give you a little time a day. But you see, when sleep ready, if you take back its time, you don't even know when you knock out. And that's definitely not good. Because you need to be aware of when you drop asleep. Because suppose you walk go somewhere and sleep take you. Suppose you're actually even driving, God forbid, and sleep take you. So get your proper sleep, especially if you know you're doing these activities where you're going to be on the road, up and about. Because trust me, if you don't sleep for 2-3 days, oh gosh, we see when sleep knock you. You could be eating your favorite meal. You're knocked right out in that moment, because sleep is coming for you. Sleep needs it. Yeah, the body needs it rest. So if you don't do it on a regular basis, the body's gonna take its rest when it's ready to take its rest. Yeah? Alright. Yona says, eat food that provides a balanced diet, as we call that brain food. She says, I'll copy and paste. Thank you. Alright, so We have, this is what, South Production, Sasky Productions. Welcome, welcome. We are talking about our men's mental health checklist, and it's titled Check Yourself, Don't Wreck Yourself. As we look at 15 key things that we want our men to keep a check off to ensure that they have or practice healthy mental health lifestyle. All right, so we're on to number 5 right about now. And this one, Jamaicans might not understand it fully. We might not have practiced it, but more and more persons are becoming aware. And it's setting boundaries. Set boundaries, my people. Yeah. What do we talk about when we talk about boundaries? You can't have people pushing you, doing everything you don't want to do and all these things. So here's what we talk about boundaries. When you're always saying yes or pushing yourself past your limit, you will eventually burn out. So setting boundaries means you have to tell yourself what are your limits. No, I can't do this right now. I have some projects working on, or I need to get some sleep. It's just I've been up since 9 a.m. I need to get some sleep now. Yeah, set your boundaries. Don't just be going yes, yes, yes. People, oh, can you do this for me? Can you do? People, as much as we want to be helpful, as much as we want to be there for others, if we ourselves are not mentally able, it's not going to work out right. So set your boundaries. Yeah? Don't make people make you burn out. Yeah? Because when you burn out and pop down, I'm not sure, I'm guessing that these same people might not be around to help you. Yeah? So if it is that you're tired, you're fully out, you know you don't have the energy for it, if it's even to postpone, tell them, say, listen, me not tonight, make we do something tomorrow. Yeah? But set your boundaries. Alright? And let me give an advice as to how you do it. Practice saying no without guilt. Respect your time, your space, and your energy. Others will follow your lead. You see, once them understand, say, you not push yourself beyond your limit, you not stretch yourself till you bust and pop down, they'll realize that, okay, he values his time. So if I'm going to go ahead and ask him to do something, I'm going to go ahead and ask him with even 2 days notice so he can fit it in his schedule. If every minute them I come to you, you know, say I have a schedule from 9 to 5, and them I come to you with something for the from 5 to 10 midnight. No, I'm tired from work. I'm not able to do that right now. If you can check me when I have some time tomorrow, or yeah, start scheduling people in your daily routine. Don't just jump up and go with whatever them say, because when you tired and pop down, when you're tired out, yeah, I'm assure you them gone about them business, and are you one left to fight the battle. All right. Number 6 on our list, people. This is a key one, and I mean, it's gonna sound strange, but there are ways to get it done. Do regular mental check-ins. All right. Now, why does this matter? Self-awareness helps you to catch problems early before they get worse. All right. Now, how do you do mental check-in with yourself or with a friend? Here you go. Ask yourself every now and then, how am I really doing? What's stressing me out? What's been making me feel good lately? Or what's been making me feel bad lately? You got to get both sides of the equation here. And when you do, you write it down and you think it through. When you see these things written down, you're able to process them better, you're able to overcome them better, and you're able to know what to do in the next move. People. Number 7, before we get to the break, this is very important. Stay connected. Stay connected, my people. Yes, I mean, sometimes you want to be by yourself, but not every time just so. Yeah? You have to have a connection with at least 1 and 2 people to keep you in the loop. All right, so let me tell you why it's important. Isolation can lead to loneliness, loneliness to depression, and depression will build anxiety. So while you like to your alone time, fine. We're not saying you have to have thousands of people around you, 1,000 people around you all the time. What I'm saying is create connections with 1 and 2 people. Stay connected, check in with them. They are aware of how you're feeling, where you are. You're finding out what's happening on their side of the thing. You want that relationship. And let me tell you how you're going to do that. You make time for friends, family, even a short call, a coffee break, catch up, a group chat, probably on the phone, WhatsApp call, WhatsApp video. Yeah, these things can help you to feel less alone. Even when you like your alone time, you still need a little companionship, right? So we're gonna run through the first 7 items on our list, then we go to our 7:30 break. When we return, we continue through the checklist, and I'm gonna give a recap of those comments on our Instagram live. All right, so number 1, talk things out. Talk things out. Number 2, move your body, get some exercise going. Number 3, get real sleep. 7 to 9 hours per day is great. All right, eat good food, proper healthy food, not just junk food. Come on. Number 5, set boundaries. Know when to say no. Manage your time, manage your energy. Number 6, do regular mental check-ins with yourself. Create a journal, as Yonia says online. Ask yourself what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Try and figure out how you make your way through these routines in life so that you're not burdened by sadness or depression. Number 7, stay connected. Keep a line open with your friends, family members, a little group call, a little coffee break, catch up with one of your friends, have some little nice reasonings. All right, people, we're going to go to the break. It's the checklist for men's mental health. We say check yourself before you wreck yourself. We say check yourself before you wreck yourself. We'll be right back after the break. Keep dropping your comments on Instagram Live. Keep dropping your comments on our YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.